Marvin Veras is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Toronto, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Echeverria now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So digging in now, Johnny Duncan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a strike.
Down 0-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Raul Mendoza comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
He's set, now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled off. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Hack Winger will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move.
Riding in, Hack Winger. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some left.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Echeverria for one, on to first, and they get them both. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power. He's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Men on third with 2 down. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mendoza racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Archer comes set. 2-0 on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. And it's fouled away. Castro might try to make a play on it.
It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout.
One strike now from Archer. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Flowers is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Into the box now, Dan Coyle. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up to Vitzi. Shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in for the Jays, Harvey Jean is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Jean, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D'Aro. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Gene, base runner at first with 1 out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Misses, ball 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Archer just has not been able to put together the pieces the way I'm sure he'd like to. It's been a disappointing year for him.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's some defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Adeiny Hechavarria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range. The ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Digging in, Sava Tavitsi. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Here's Flowers to put this ball away for round number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Jesse Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitts, just 21 years of age. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Adeiny Hechavarria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Johnny Duncan. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Raul Mendoza.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Pitts moves over, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 4-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Hack Winger. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Hack Winger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Duncan moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding into the box, Boof Bobo. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 25 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts.
Pitts.
And he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duncan is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Archer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 5-1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Jason Castro. 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 2, Dan.
Next to bat for Toronto, Dan Hoyle. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Harvey Jean. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes a cold strike 2. Popped high in the air. Pitts moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Blue
To the
Jays,
plate now is the designated hitter, Teddy Quinlan.
Quinlan.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoyle is off at first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down here 5-1. Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that
pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Striding forward now, John Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Now the pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 22 on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box, Saba Tavitsi. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1 strike now from Archer. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jesse Pitts 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-0
is a slider that can't catch the outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Seven runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 4, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Second baseman.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, right fielder, Johnny Duncan.
Now to the plate, Johnny Duncan. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time for a strike. Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 7-1. Danny Farquhar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Up next for the Rays, Hack Winger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Hack Winger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Two and two. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mendoza giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Pitts.
Fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here's the 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Low, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Pitts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Pitts on second. Pitts at first. One gone. Ripped down the first base line. Echeverria for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double.
5 innings complete. It is now 8-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Raul Mendoza. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled off. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Pitts fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1 out, nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Pitts looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Jason Castro. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jorge Costa is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 25, Jorge Costa.
Standing in now, Dan Hoyle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Harvey Jean down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Runners on first with one down. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Teddy Quinlan, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Coyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 8, the Blue Jays 2. Digging in, John Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, right fielder, John Pitts.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The batter, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line towards center field. Mendoza is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Sava Tavitsi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Started that swing a bit too early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Hechavarria. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Blue Jays go down in order. Still 8-2. Tommy Fabregas enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tommy Fabregas.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Pitts.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Mendoza is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Hack.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hack Wingert. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's all.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. One and 0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mendoza is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box. Boof Bobo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Johnny Duncan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Johnny Duncan.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Pitts is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Raul Mendoza. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Pitts is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Putter low, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. There's the 2-1 home. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. To his left, Pitts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-2. Ernesto Ochoa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ochoa.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Scorched to third. Gene scoops it up, and very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Ochoa is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Hoyle. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Harvey James.
Now at the plate, Harvey Gene. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. To Vitzi. Comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Designated hitter, Teddy Quinlan.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teddy Quinlan. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Tampa Bay put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Marvin Veras earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Chris Archer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.